Hey, how's it going? Let's see. I think I'm live. I think I'm actually live. Double check here. Yep. Yeah, I am live. All right. How's it going? I'm just getting it shuffle in here and get going. How's everyone doing on this Wednesday night? Hopping on just a little bit late, but had to get some food in me. All right. Let's see. Moving on to bigger and better. Someone's out in the cold. Someone's out in the cold. Really out in the cold. Ending miscommunication. No one's being sneaky. What do you got here? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? I'm just doing a quick self check-in here. What else we got? Divine intervention. Looking very deep into something. And a Queen of Cups. All right. Very good. Very good. I think I'm pretty tuned in. It's a good read. Oh yeah, that's a very good card. All right, let's check the queue. How's everyone doing? You guys doing all right? He's chilling. Crystal, you're up first. You're up first. You're the winner. You're the winner for this game of tarot. Let's see what I can get for you. I've been thinking, oh, yeah, look, it's already jumping. I've been thinking about doing some tarot today. So I have a tarot deck in my desk at school, and I sometimes will pull it out. I didn't pull it out today. Kind of saving that energy. So here you go, Crystal. What do we got? Look at this, a jumper again. So you have two. I just had two cards. I don't know what they were. I just put them back. I said, let me keep going. All right. So what we have here is you have a hanged position or you're coming out of hanged position. Wands is important. That is a wand. That's usually the King of Wands or the Queen of Wands. So, and then the fact that you have the Queen of Wands here shows me this is divinely connected. You're coming in from a divine connection. You're realizing that you're more than. You're more than what you thought you were, which is important because you're passionately attacking this. There is a commitment coming in from this because you're divinely connected to something else. Like you're growing your commitment. So from waiting to realizing who you are to being committed. I love the growth here because that's your emotions and this is where you stand. Yeah, you're infinitely growing your life lessons, Crystal. I love this. I really do. February's coming up quick. But you have to end all this toxicity that you have. And you have beautiful energy, very organized, very clean. Like you dress very formally, but you know what I'm saying? Like or it's very put together is a better way to put it because it's not blocking. I see what you're doing here is you're putting yourself out there a little more and you're ending who you are. Something could even happen back as far as October where some an ending happened and you start to look really deep into your own emotions. Like what do you want? What is it you crave and desire? What is it Crystal needs? And your intuition kicked on and said, "Oh, I'll tell you. I got you." And you're connecting to something, and I think this disconnect from whatever this was has reset you or put you into a new trajectory, if that makes sense. Let me confirm here for a second because I feel like this infinite in your intuition, this here is very important. Something ending is powerful. Like this just like basically blast you off to a new direction. Yeah, it's in like happiness, abundance, saying you are your own. It's like if you guys have ever heard of free energy, it's that mentality saying you don't need happiness because you generate happiness, and people are lucky to be near you. Yeah, see, your abundance upon abundance. I think you've learned something in the recent past. I think you're starting to come into like maybe numerology or those kind of things, or you're into that, and you're growing who you are. You're looking at a different person. The young version of yourself is no longer existing, and the more mature, wiser, past life version is now grown. I think you're ending toxic relationships because you're growing vibrationally. So I love this. This is nice. I love this. All right, what do we got here? Son. So album, I'm trying to just do general reads, unless you have something really juicy. I mean, really juicy. This can't be like, hey, my ex is It has to be like my ex cheated on me, and I'm trying to figure out like that kind of stuff. Otherwise, I'm just gonna do a general read because typically my read's gonna tell you what you're asking anyway. No joke. I'm that confident. Sorry. So, son, I'm gonna read you and then tell you. But if you want to join, it's exclamation point exclamation point join to get onto the queue. All right. How's everyone doing? Crystal, you're good. I'm like I love your energy. I really do. Like I said, it's very organized. But you're your own abundance. That nine of cups, that foil card, that's the best happiness you can have. You're like you don't need anybody because you are happiness. That's so amazing. You can sit on top of a mountain and say I'm happy. All right, son, here we go. This is for you. What about out in the cold, walking away, not being told something? But there is money here coming trickling down from the universe. That's good. Tower moment. Either you or somebody else, or basically it looks like both of you are going through this tower moment. I wouldn't call it an ending, but it's definitely painful. Oh, this you can actually hear my throat. It's definitely painful. I say something's happened here because you have the X here, and that's not a representative of a 10. It's like X break up, which is interesting. Um, the Hierophant, which is the life lesson, comes in now. It actually starts to come in. It's not in alignment quite yet, but it's actually entering the phase, which is really, yeah. See, this is when love enters the situation. It's only after these tower moments. Yeah, see, look at I'm on the divine communication card. You have to end communication with somebody else to be in love. It's like you have to lose something to gain something. That's exactly what this life lesson is. Wow, son, this is so crazy. I love the energy, but it's like it's so painful. Yeah. I think this person that is coming in or that's ended maybe even because it's like it could be in alignment with this. The only problem I have is this is the divine communication. Or maybe this person's already kind of in the situation. Yeah. Yeah, this could be a person that's already talking to you or there's a past life here. But this is typically a fire sign, son. That's usually what this is. And this is on like an emotional foundation, like you feel this person. And with the lovers here, that's pretty powerful too. Look at all the wands. Wow. Lots of passion. Whatever this person is doing or how you're feeling this person, um, they're in your existence. I don't think they're actually talking to you. I think maybe there's an ending with this person, but you're still in love with them maybe. Yeah, I think you want to end this out cold. Like you want to end them being out in the cold and bring them into the fold. Is what I keep getting. It's so funny. Yeah, you want to make them a love offer or have the divine make an offer based on this divine communication. Because this divine communication is black or white. It is or it isn't. You're in love or you're not. But you're going to move on one way or the other. Like it's kind of, there it is, the Fool card. How crazy is that? Rewind that, play that again, son, because that's what's happening. You're basically finding yourself looking at an ex. You're in love with them, and there's definitely passion here. 100% good passion. Either that, or there's a lot of Sagittarius, Aries. There's a lot of fire signs here, but there's definitely past life at the root of all of this, and that's kind of why you guys. It's too much fire. It's way too much fire. So you have to basically work at. One of you has to give something up. That's all it is. That's what I'm seeing. But reality is, you're just raising your vibration. Look at what you've learned, not what you've lost. All right. How's everyone doing? Thanks for joining. I'm going to queue up some more people here. Let's see what do we got. All right, we got Talia, Album, Leonora, Jean, Lydia, and then Divine Grace. So yeah, if you guys are listening in or you're just paying attention, that was pretty crazy. Yeah, that was amazing. That was just absolutely insane. Like That's the highest version of a brand new start. If you guys want to look it up, go ahead. But it's crazy. That's the Fool card. That's the first card in the entire tarot deck. That would be the first of the first of the first cards. Like that's my foil card. That's like if I stacked all four of these tarot decks together, that would be the first card. So that's saying like that's starting from the reason you're here as a human or a soul. So I love that. I love that. It's so good. All right, Talia, you're up here. 9 card read. I'm gonna do a mid deck pull because it seems like your energy, all the energy here is just raising up. Okay, 9 of Cups in reverse could be one of two things. You're not blocking anymore, or from the divine, because I love the yellow, which tells me there's happiness here. Tells me one of two things. You're getting happiness from the divine, but the cups are in your favor. So you have to be moving on to bigger and better from the recent past, or by June, you're going to have this new person in your life. You're looking at the situation maybe very logically, or you kind of overthink it, but you're doing it with an intuitional basis. King of Cups, that's also the intuition card. That maybe this person's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water sign, deep thinker. They definitely talk to the divine. They definitely have some kind of spiritual connection. They like to travel. They have a head on their shoulders, but they're grounded. Maybe not fully in communication, but this is a person that's going to make you happy, both in the 3D and the 5D. You know what I'm saying? The deep thinker. That's who's coming in for you. I think this other person or this other side of this person that you're looking at is like a mirror image of like kind of like you want this person to exist. Like when you go to sleep, you want this person to be in your dreams. I don't know if that makes sense. It's because I'm getting like they're here and not here at the same time. There's this gray area. I call this here, there, and everywhere, and like or here, there, and everywhere. It's like that to me. Talia, is this person's going to exist in everything you do? Like you'll smell them, feel them, like someone's like touch will remind you of them, that kind of thing. It's going to be very deep, this relationship coming up, but it's going to start in June. It's going to come in fast. When this happens, you're going to know. There's no questioning. Is this that person? But they have to be a water sign. It's infinitely based, and it's going to be coming in with some money tied to it, like almost like there'll be maybe I wouldn't call it a job offer, but this money tied to this relationship because you can see you guys are equally matched. Like there's a fire sign here. So this tells me one of two things. You're almost equivalently matched as far as power and speed, but your communication skills are above others, which I really like. You're definitely going to be on the same page and you want to end at the same goal. One of the things I really like is the universe is talking to you right now and telling you one thing. You're putting out energy. Do you want to put out good or bad energy? Because whatever you're putting out, that's what's going to come back. If you put out good energy, then that good person's going to come into your life. If you're putting out good energy that like just evokes past life, then that person's going to come into your life. That's just how it rolls. That's exactly what you're doing. The universe is saying which way you heading. You're moving on to bigger and better, but what is bigger and better to you? You'll have to look deep into it. You have past lives here. You have many past lives. So you're just making a love offer to yourself. What does that love offer mean? When you want to fall in love with yourself again, how do you do that? That's where you get your completion. I can't make this stuff up. But there's your completion. How do you get to your end goal, which is ground zero? This is actually like where the nuclear bomb would go off, Talia. This is your everything. This is where you get that lottery ticket. You know what I'm saying? But you don't even need the lottery ticket. You just want infinite happiness. And that's where this person comes in. How do you get to that person that matches that person's energy? That's what you're about to do. Um, I think you're already kind of you're on that path. I think you have the ability to manifest abundance. You're just trying to manifest the person now. So match their energy. Who are they? What do they like to do? That's what you like to do. You have to get to that same place. Don't try to master somebody else. Try to mimic them. You know what I'm saying? That's what the universe is saying. Mimics the word. All right. I hope you love it. It's good. Let's keep going here. Album. Hey, album. What was your question? I'm just curious. Is it a good juicy question? Um. I don't know how the delay is on this chat. Or do you just want me to go to the general read album? Well, I have a relationship with Kelsey. Okay, yeah, here's a good. All right, we'll do that. Let's roll with this album. Well, you have a relationship with Kelsey. All right, mid deck pull. That's a pretty solid answer right there, but let's keep going. That's saying yes, like without a doubt by March. It's just a matter of you approaching it as she's already yours. Like she's just she's just filling the role. That's all you do in album. Okay, let's keep going. It's a new opportunity. Again, March. Happiness. You're basically filling the role. What does she want? You're filling the role. Are you filling that role? And you have to grow the relationship. There is a gray area, I think, with this relationship. Maybe it could be related to work or something, but who knows? But there's something where you're manifesting or growing this. I will typically pull to see what happens in that cornerstone, showing where you would eventually go in 3D with this person, and we'll have to take a look at it. So I think that you're a manifester. I think you're a creator. I think you're a doer, you're a thinker, you're a maker, you're somebody who makes things happen. But I think maybe at this point you're just looking in alignment with this person and not at the person, if that makes sense. Um, there's passion here, passion on your end. I would give you that. I think maybe there's somebody who has your ear, somebody, another party that's making you look elsewhere completely, and that is leading you to what you would consider happiness. And it's not a bad choice, but at this point, it's not that you don't have Kelsey, which is very interesting. I think that you're exploring the idea of this Kelsey. Let's keep going here. There's a part of you that's actually hurt by this, though, which is interesting because I see you have an amazing outcome. Just so you understand this. So, album, I can see you have a very amazing outcome. Like I see this becomes the emperor. That's what that person is. So the emperor could be tied to Kelsey, and we'll find out here in the end. But you're hurt for some reason, looking like you're exploring elsewhere. And if see, here's a jumper. Look, let's see what this is. Yeah, see, it's like you're kind of looking elsewhere for happiness. It's like you kind of see this and like, oh, could be real. This could be real. I could have this, and then you're starting to look elsewhere, like you don't believe it. Let's see what the secondary deck tells us about this Kelsey in you. But there's the disconnect with you. I don't know why there's this disconnect. You're looking too much into. You're overthinking. The universe is saying stop overthinking this. Just be the person that she wants. Well, if she's looking for like the best friend, the person who's like, can you come over? Or hey, can we talk? You're like, yeah, let's just talk. Don't expect anything. Just be that number one. Be the person she calls. Be the number one. Be her 911. That's what you're gonna be. If you're that 911, you're the helper, and no one's going to think of you any differently because all you care about is her universe being amazing. Look, you're in self imprisonment. This is that passion. You have passion for her. That's fine. That's natural. You're just worried. You're worried she doesn't have passion for you. That is not the reason. So this question I had at the beginning, that is the emperor. That's Kelsey. That's you. I'm telling you, there probably is a little age difference, probably even with you guys. But I'm going to tell you, more than likely, it's just you putting yourself in self imprisonment. You're questioning, is this real? And the answer is, it's real. You just have to fulfill the need, is all you're being told. I love that read. That's good, man. That's so good. I love that. Yeah, she's living with a guy, but does that guy fulfill every need? You're worried about everything else. I'm just telling you, you're in a self imprisonment. All you're worried about is this other guy instead of being the number one. I'm telling you, any woman will tell you if you're her number one call, and this doesn't matter because you're just care. All you do is care about her and what she needs. You watch. You become the number one. That's what the universe is telling you. You have to trust it. Trust it. Trust it. You're in self imprisonment. You see how amazing it is with her. That's why you're asking yourself. There is energy there. Trust it, album. Trust it. You're not taking advantage of anything. You're just going with the universe. You're surfing the waves. It's very cool. You're recognizing it. How's everyone doing? I'm gonna queue up a couple more people here. So I have Lenora, Jean, Lydia, Divine Grace with me, Lala. Let's see what else we got. We got Gwen. All right. Let me look at these cards like shuffled up a little bit. But yeah, I would tell you this is a good read. Like I think you just have to trust that the feelings are real. You're not imagining feelings. You just don't push yourself onto her. You're not pushing yourself there. That's all. But if you look out for it and she's your number one, then that's all that matters. No woman would tell you don't do that unless you're being unless you're being creepy about it. I mean, obviously that'd be odd. I'll sleep outside your door kind of odd, you know. All right. Let's see. How's everyone doing? Yeah, I'm telling you, Album, you got it. Yeah, she's younger, but I'm telling you, she's into you. She's 100% into you. She sees a future with you. Just be next to her. Get her back. Let her date. Support her dating. I'm telling you, it's gonna drive her crazy. You got her back. All right, Lenora, you're up here. Let's see what we're going. Let's see, get some general reads. Yeah, I love when that stuff happens. It's like it's the universe just kind of high fiving his soul, saying, "You got this. Just keep going. Just be supportive." All right, here we go, Lenore. Is this you? Are you the queen of manifestations? I would like to hope so. This would be really fun. Next card out. Yeah, that's the manifestation card. Like honestly, Lenora, no joke. Are you kidding me? Look and look who's popping out here. This is the divine communication card, and it just jumped. So what are we doing here? So I think maybe you have an ending of a communication that you've been really like harboring. Like you just this is your thing. It just makes you seethe. Or maybe this is a problem that you're having with somebody that's not talking back to you. You're sending messages out because you're beautiful, you're wonderful, you're communicating, you can manifest, and this person won't respond, and that could be just really making you wonder what's going on. Yeah, I think typically you're very happy. You have everything going for you. Yep, there's your intuition card. Look at this. You're a rock star, like no joke. What has happened here? Yep, heartbreak. So this person here has either brought in heartbreak or has recently broken your heart, like over and over. And it's not that you're out in the cold per se, it's just that they know how to make you feel. Um, Look at this. You guys see this? The lovers, the tower moment, stacking together. So as much as you guys love, you can actually see peekaboo, both of them. I think what's going on here for you, Lenore, is you're going through a breakup. Is pretty much what's happening. You're an amazing energy, just so you know. Like you are a catch. Whoever lands you, whoever gets next to you, and says, "Okay, I want to hook my energy onto yours." That person, whoever lands that that moment of like success and says, "I can do this," and connect to your universe and their universe, that's gonna be so amazing. I don't know if this person is actually that. I think you're looking for something more. I think there's something wrong with this person here. I'm not saying emotionally, but I'm saying I don't think well, maybe they are your match. But what's going on with this situation? Hold on. Wait a second. Wait a second. Lenore, are you going through a breakup? Are you going through a breakup? Is that what's happening? Because this is the divine match. So this is your divine match. It's just like something's like in there. This is the divine communication. And I see the lovers in here, which is also very powerful. The intuition card, which is also very powerful. But what I question is why they would throw the King of Pentacles at me. Oh, is this person seeing somebody else? But they're your match. That's heartbreaking. Yes. Yes. Like they're fighting with you. You don't want to be away from them. They just actually found somebody else. I think that's what happened. You had this happen? Yes. Okay. So there's definitely some kind of connection that was manifested here. You can see it. If that's you, then see Lenora, you can see that. But I don't know if to see the king here manifested or got connected to some empress. But then there's heartbreak here for you. I don't know if that's true or not. It's almost like you have the heartbreak, but you're passionate now. You're the one who falls in love. They're not in love. There's no love. You have gone through the tower moment so you can cash into the universe. I love seeing these cards. Yeah, the divine's connected to you because that's how you have all this power. Like you are moving on to bigger and better. The universe is like, hey, here's that token that you can cash in. I think whatever you did is now your time. Yes, I think that's happening because you lost your divine pair because they left or something happened where they disconnected from you. And you're manifesting, you're actually manifesting. So you're upgrading through love and you're using intuition. Whatever is coming in for you is going to be amazing because I can tell you the divine would not be connected to you otherwise. Um, yeah, it's like yeah, I can see. I think you're just letting go of like all this past stuff that you had, but I can tell you it's very painful. I know it's painful. You must have been really deeply connected to this person, and that seems tough. But yeah, you're definitely manifesting a brand new start. There's no doubt. There is zero doubt in my mind. I almost think it's just a little ways out, and it's just gonna come in, and it's just gonna change your entire outlook. All right, how's everyone doing? I hope you're liking the reads. If you do, please like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in comments. It's very fun. I enjoy reading for you guys. Jean, XO, and then we have Lydia. Then we have Divine Grace, Lala, and let's see, Gwen. And Lala wants to know what are G's true feelings for me. We might be able to find that. Hey, Tara Diagon. You have to basically hit exclamation point, join, and that will queue you up if you haven't done it already. That's all. That's how it works. All right. Anyone else that wants to join the chat, I'll read for you. Whatever it says, whatever comes out, comes out. Um, but usually the best thing that's said to us is the universe is just giving us a smack in the face and telling us what the reality of something is. I do appreciate it sometimes. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't like really like it. All right, Gene, what do you have here? Let's see what you get. Um, see, I love your energy. I definitely love your energy. I love a lot of this energy tonight. It's good energy. I can't say. I'm gonna tell you guys. Some of these nights I've read it, there's some energy I connect to. I'm like, ooh, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll read. But you can see here, like, see, that's past life. That's from the emotional cornerstone. That's your emotional perspective. Like, you control emotions through your past lives, and you can actually see on the bottom here, what's just popping out is the divine communication. Like all your communication, anything that comes out of your mouth is with a purpose. Like you're not saying something unless it means something. Because that is also, by the way, the messenger card. So I love this. Yeah. Um, what else do we have for you, Gene? Yeah, see, you're a very happy person. I think you're very knowledgeable. I think you carry something. I think what you do is you don't. You're very, um, how do I say this? Modest. Is that a good word? I think you're modest at what you have. But you look deep into everything, even the past. Like you have a really deep sense about yourself. Um, the Hermit card is a card I very much love in this position. This is basically saying the universe is coming in with something, but it's coming in with past information. The Hermit also here tells me that if you look at it, the Hermit's lantern is looking in the past. Like in the past, like if I've done reads for you, you're looking at those past reads. The golden rod here is a golden rod of knowledge, and the Hermit's standing on a cloud. So you're saying, hey, I'm going to look at everything from a new perspective. I love that. You might actually be breadcrumbing people or people breadcrumbing you, which is not a bad thing. Or maybe you're just slowing your communication, not giving as much energy to those same people. And that's a really good thing. That's a good way to do it. Maybe people are just being energy vampires because you're realizing that you have way more to give. Because you, like I said, you have cups, and maybe you realize that you could be more than what you are. and people have been taking from you. That's all. I feel like that's a possibility because I think you're very organized. It's like, how do I put this, Gene? I have a feeling that you're put together in a way that's like, it's like check boxes, you know? Like, yeah, see, justice. It's like a lawyer would have all this stuff in order. You know what I'm saying? Like he would have everything, or they would have everything in like orderly fashion because they have to. And the world exists because this science says it does this. Um, but what I'm seeing here for you in your read is I think you have order in everything, and so you're able to kind of keep structure. But what you're doing from your emotional perspective, which is very interesting, is you have this past life, a big past life. Like if you ever look at these cards and you see these, you'll see that this is one of the biggest past life. So the three pyramids for me is past life. It's a dead giveaway. It's past life because this is the messenger card. That's the one. The one is basically plants of knowledge. Anyway, but this person is heading in that direction, and you're heading out of your emotional perspective, saying, what if I got beyond my emotions and I looked at my past lives and why did I rage? Why do I do this? Why do I get upset? Why do I always just do that, this or that? So that's why I like this. And then you have this deepness beyond that, saying you're looking at life lessons, and there's your justice. Maybe you're looking at why you're so orderly here, or what you've learned back then to learn how you are now. There's a connection. You're looking at past life connections. There's a divine basically confirming. If you haven't started to do it, I would say it's going to be happening very, very soon. But I would be really pressed to say you haven't. But you've been breadcrumbing the idea, and it has to happen no later than June. But you have to be looking at your past lives and why you're so put together the way you are. I would almost like say like you're at like not like life 9 of 10. Like you're at the end of your lifespans. And I know it doesn't actually work in that order because lives work infinitely more on a grand magnitude, but it's almost like you're about to put whatever you've been looking for in its place and say, aha, that's what I've been missing. And it's just very orderly. Yeah, you've never looked at past life connections. I'm dead sure of it. But that's what I'm saying is there's something that's going to trigger you to look at this because when it does, and I think there's an orderly fashion to you. Like if you look at astrology, I mean not astrology, if you look at say uh, I don't even know, like basically genealogy. If you look at anything like that, I think there's a tie-in. Like you can say, I understand that because that's how genes work, you know. But I would say this possibility here for you to go into this past life connections and realize that's how you get to the next cup. You can actually see they're passing off the cup knowledge, so you can get from a 9 to a 10. It's interesting. You've almost been breadcrumbing yourself that this could be in existence. You know it's there, but you just don't care about it. You just go whatever. That's why I find it fascinating. All right. Okay, thank you, Gene. I love the energy. Really do. Lydia, how you doing? How's everyone else doing? Thanks for joining me, guys. I love the energy. I really do. I really, really do. What do we got? What do we got here? All right. I let the card just talk. Let him tell you what it is. We just go from there. I'm a deep intuitive reader. uh, it's just interesting. I just love how it works. Um, what else we got here? Okay, Lydia, Lydia, are you offering a divine cup of love somewhere? Are you offering this? Let's see. Are you offering this cup? I think you might be. You might be because you have a lot to offer, and I love to see this because look at. And I was trying to grab a card and I couldn't find it. It was almost like it was missing. Whatever this is the divine communication card, but I feel like it's been missing. I think maybe that's what's going on for you, Lydia. You're looking to have this divine communication with somebody, that deep communication. You're putting it out there saying, my cup's out here. Where are you at? I'm finding you now. Where are you at? Um, but you're saying, you're putting an absolute deadline of February on there because you want the universe to recognize that you will do this until February, but you want it in response to. but you have to almost say something else to it. You almost have to give it like demands. And I think you have started to do that, saying, I want this person to be stable, passionate, fiery, happy, um, a go getter. I want them to be, basically on your side. That's important. I feel like you've been breadcrumbed, even like up to this point. Uh, but it's actually coming in. You're going to get you're going to get basically it's going to almost be messages. If you haven't already seen like the 444s on the clock or the 111, if you haven't seen those numbers, yep, and we got another jumper here. Okay, but if you haven't seen the numbers on the clock, it's telling you your cup plus their cup when you have this divine communication is going to lead to 3 cups. So there might be maybe they have a child or something, or maybe you have a child and the 3 of you will get together because it's going to go from 2 to 3 cups. So there's going to be a third person coming in there somehow, which is the outcome, and that's going to be by March, starting in February. So I love to see this already, Lydia, because this is all about a miscommunication. At your emotional breakdown, you're offering your cup out, but it's a miscommunication of how you're offering that cup. Are you offering it to a person, or are you offering it to their energy? Because you have to offer it to an energy. You have to offer it to their highest self. That's where you're offering it to. Because if you offer it to just an energy, you're just offering it to anything. You want to offer it to the highest self of that person. You want to say to that highest self of that person, I know where you're going to. That's what I want. And that person, that highest self will then make contact. Because you have a highest self as well. So that's what's been going on. I think there's been just a miscommunication, but it's gonna rectify itself by February, going into March, and you're gonna be very happy because like by the spring it's gonna get really, really, really fun. Um, and like I said, I think this person's passionate, fiery. They're coming in. They're probably a fire sign, but I want to see what's going on in your end. You're taking action. Like whatever you're doing, I love it. It's like you're taking all the right steps. You're being very vocal, very forward at whatever you want, but you feel like you're getting breadcrumbs back from the universe. And the universe is saying, "I'm recognizing this new opportunity that you're giving." See, it says, "I see it. Just stay with me. Just stay with me. Keep going on to bigger and better. That's your ground zero." That's all it's saying. All right, Lydia, whatever that means, keep doing it. I stay on target. Just keep doing it. The universe recognizes you. It's just a miscommunication for some reason. Like whatever it's being told to you, you're not seeing it. Whatever the universe is saying back, you can even see that's the divine communication card, like right there. All right, Divine Grace, how you guys doing? What do we got? Then Lala, then we have Gwen. I'm gonna grab some new users on here. Let's see, I'm sorry, Alexandra, Richa, Tara Digon, Sherry, Jennifer W, Tina 10. All right, let's see. All right, starting with Divine Grace, then we got Lala and Gwen. All right, so I'm just doing general reads, guys. If you haven't seen the chat, it just makes it quicker and easier unless something pops here. But typically I just do general reads, and it just tells us what we need to know. It really does. It's really nice. However, sometimes I don't mind reading. Like, see, the cards will just jump. That's part of the problem too, depending on who I'm reading for. So, like Divine Grace, this could be I wouldn't call it regret, but it's almost like you're looking back at a situation where you feel misrepresented. That could be because here it is again. This is like what the third or fourth time we're seeing this because I think you had to walk away from a situation to create a divine communication with somebody. You had to actually step up and say, okay, hey, I want this. This is what I need. Yeah, because this person in your perspective that's coming into your energy is coming in fast. They're very quick movement. So this person's coming in. They're more of like a masculine who is they're more of a man. They're a masculine manifester, but they're not the master manifester. So they're like a masculine manifester. They have abundance around them, and they have the availability of like they might even drive more than one vehicle. I know it sounds odd, but something by July will bring a lot of happiness to the situation. I think at this moment, maybe this regret or this past regret has held you back. Is a possibility here, Divine. or you've looked into stuff, maybe meditated, who knows? Um, because I see a lot of self-imprisonment here with all this. That's why I wasn't sure what this meant at first. But now I'm seeing a little bit more. But in the future, in your 3D, I'm seeing this. But now I'm seeing the past lives. All right, Divine, what do we got? What more? So yeah, see, you're growing. So Divine, I'm wondering if this divine communication here with this person, because this yellow and yellow here, this represents them. The blue would represent you on your end. But I feel like at the base, this is who you are. Like you enjoy your identity. And in the future, it's going to unlock, oh yeah, see, there's a life lesson. It's going to unlock who you really are as a soul. Like you're looking to find, yeah, there it is. You're looking to find that like ultimate, aha, this is who I am. I think there's a missing piece to your life that you've been looking for. You've been sending messages out, but you're not hearing the correct answers back. You're kind of meeting amazing people. That's what it is. So it's like kings or master or manifestors or these amazing people, and you're meeting these people that it's not a particular person, but you're sending your energy out and you're looking in all different directions to find out who you are. But that's what I'm saying is you've learned some amazing deep secrets, life lessons. Let me pull from the secondary deck here for Divine because I'm really curious to see like how you tie this energy in. So you use it like kind of to take action, like anything. How do I say this? Anything that like could be used against somebody, you use it like as a tool to understand the situation, if that makes sense. You're a student of the universe is all I can understand it as. It's like you're like, well, this happened and now all these things happen and I can break it down. I would almost feel like it's like you're a super deep thinker, but it could almost trigger some other problems for you. I'm gonna pull a second card on this because yeah, because you get burdened by it. Whatever this is, you get burdened by whatever these problems are. But you're a very deep communicator, but you get burdened by this, and so you get blocked by this in your 3D where you want to be. But I have a feeling this is a very deep relationship that you have with self. It's not a bad relationship. I think you've somehow tapped into stuff that takes people lifetimes to get into. Somehow you found like pain, and you know how pain works, and it's really amazing. It's really amazing. All right. So how you guys doing? Is it how is the lag? Is it bad? Because I was actually reading for Divine Grace. Did it jump the queue again? All right. So guys, I'll let you know. I'll let you I'll let you know and I'll call you up. All right, we're good. All right. So where are we at here? What do we have? I'm just gonna close the queue for now, just 'cause we have a couple people waiting. So we had Divine Grace, and now we have Lala, Gwen, Alexandra, Richa, Tara Digon, Sherry, Jennifer, Tina, Marissa. It is Lala next. Yeah, Lala. And then we have Gwen, Lala, Gwen, and Alexandra. All right. All right, let's get going. How you guys doing? I closed the queue to keep it tight. All right. Let's see. I hope you guys are enjoying the readings. But yeah, this is you guys got some deep stuff here. It's so yeah, look at see it's jumping. I'm just gonna get it out here. All right, Lala. First card out, but you guys have some deep energy. I love it. It's so good. So Lala, this typically is typically for me be like Aquarius or a female Aquarius, but it could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Somebody always on their mind, deep thinker, reaching back, a lot of knowledge. Um, Life lesson, maybe looking at a life lesson, coming back for the life lesson. What is this? Oh, maybe you're looking at a situation that's manifesting in June. Maybe you're looking at a love offer that's coming in June. That's a strong possibility. Maybe you're taking action at this life lesson that's going to grow into June. That's a strong possibility. I would say there's a dark horse candidate coming in, uh, possibly for you. I don't know if this is a person you already know, but there's a happiness that's based off of this. Yeah, you're using your intuition. By February, you're gonna basically be locked and loaded on this person and say, I know who this is. You have connection to them. You already see them. You have a feeling of where they're going. I would say even at nighttime, you feel something for them. Um, the initials J or the initials B or something could be tied into them somehow. But they're definitely into books and reading. But like I said, the moon's tied in. I don't make this stuff up, folks. So what I'm telling you, Lala, is there's somebody coming in for you, and I think there's a tie-in somehow to them. There, yeah, the cards are just jumping for you. There's something with this person though that I'm not quite sure on. Let me just pull. Yeah, they're meeting you halfway, which is I love it, and I love seeing the twins here. So this is my girls. Everything looks great, but I'm like, where is the? Yeah, let me see. There it is. I think they're coming off a relationship a little too early, possibly, and that's where it becomes a little scary for me. So maybe that's what happens for you. Lala, I wouldn't sweat it too much, but I think that could be because this is going nowhere fast. This could be divine communication. I would love to see this in the upright. This is basically divine communication, but this is going nowhere fast. So when I see this in this position like this, we would want to see like this, like all in upright, but we don't. It's almost like these girls are disagreeing with this communication. So I think something's happening here. Let me pull here quick for you because I don't understand why they don't want you to be communicating. Yeah, it's almost like this is like a manifestation of somebody. Unless this is your manifestation, but this would be an alignment. So I feel like this is you're someone else's manifestation, which is kind of sexy, I guess. And it does make sense when you look at it because you can see them coming into your emotional. Maybe like they're making you feel amazing because you don't always feel amazing. You don't feel like you're the best version of yourself, which you are. I mean, you look really pretty. I'll be honest, just from here. So you can see here this cup coming in is them offering in 3D by June. But I don't think you have a choice other than to wait. And then by February, you can see here it starts to make sense. Something comes through. You get it less hidden. But the girl's got your back. So what I'm telling you is the reason this hasn't happened is you can't control it. You have no power over this, Lala. It's kind of sexy. Like you're being manifested. Like this person's like bringing you into their energy. They want exactly you. That's kind of awesome. And I know if that's G's true feelings for you, then you are coming into them because they're waiting. They're basically waiting and like it's almost like stalking your energy. It's so weird. So Lala, I would be very, very yeah. If it's Gideon, it's so hot. You just keep doing it. I love it. All right, Gwen. We got Gwen, Alexandra, Richa, Dada, Tara Diagon, Sherry, Jennifer, Tina, the Marissa. If you guys are just joining in or just uh, trying to join chat, I just paused it for a little bit just so I can get caught up here. So yeah, so that's an amazing read, Lala. I'll tell you honestly. Yeah, Gideon's into you. Let's just say he likes you a little bit. I think everyone on this chat here knows he likes you. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's actually really it's respectful too. It's almost like he's coming in your emotional state, like bended knee. All right, let's see here. So let's see how many I have. I have 8. I'll read 2 more and then just take a quick break just because I want to get a drink in here. Gwen and then Alexandra. Okay, so let's see here. Gwen, Alexandra, Richa, Tara, Sherry, Jennifer, and Tina, and then Marissa. Just to give you guys an update. I know that Q thing doesn't always work, right? Shakira, I love the donations. I love the idea. Shakira, I'm gonna open Q up in a little bit here. I love the idea of a donation, but let me just get the let me just um let me just get this queue cleared up. Thank you. All right. All right, here you go, Gwen. You ready? All right, Gwen. Let's do this. Life lesson. Mid deck pull. You guys see this? I don't always pull from mid deck. Like this I just don't. And with for some reason with you guys I'll pull mid deck or I'll pull bottom. It doesn't matter, but it depends on who I'm reading for. Like I said, the energy, it's all different. When I connect to you, it's just really different. All right, Gwen, what are we looking for here? Oh, is this completion? You're looking for the partner? Because I think that's a possibility. Hey, and this is the first time we're seeing the death card, so that actually might be a Scorpio. Pisces, it could be. But that typically comes in as a Scorpio when I see the death card, and that's not a bad thing. That's the fifth night. That's the fifth death night, so I like that. However, death in this typically means heartbreak, or you're basically going through heartbreak, or looking at heartbreak, or getting over heartbreak. Um, let me see if this is no, yeah, this is about getting over a relationship. This is you starting over, finding yourself is what this is. Yeah, past life coming in is important to understand. I think what I'm looking for you is to see, Gwen, what you're looking to get out of the next relationship, because you're looking past life messages coming in. You're seeing it. The universe is opening up, saying you're ready to move on. What do you need? And it's that you're basically ready to give an offer to the universe, but you're coming in from an emotional level. But what does the universe want to give you? Huh? Are you an explorer? Like, do you like to get out and like kind of do things and be like the best of the best? Is that your thing, Gwen? Do you love that? Because I think you getting out and doing your thing, I think you have to get back to doing those things. Like invest in yourself. Like if you would like to go out and hike, or you like to go out and I know it sounds weird, like mountain climb or whatever. If you like to go out and be adventurous, then do what you did before the relationship. What was it that made you happy? Or what is it brand new that's going to make you happier? And I'll pull here off my secondary deck when you'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, the universe isn't saying you're going to be happy or sad. It's going to say you're going to grow. That's what's happening. You've just learned a life lesson, and you haven't even realized that you've just learned a life lesson. And once that life lesson takes hold, you're going to be really amazed that you're over heartbreak. You're going to be like, oh, I can manifest. Like heartbreak actually taught me something. Like you can actually create whatever you want now. Because whatever this heartbreak is, whatever you had created this new reality for you. Because now what you can do is you can create your own happiness. You are like you have unlimited happiness if it comes from within you. I feel like what you see is a limited happiness out of somebody else. Like you say, oh, if I date this person, or if they text me, or if I get a phone call, or if they, it doesn't matter. You don't need them to do anything because you can read a book, you can go run a marathon, you can go invest your time into doing stocks and bonds or whatever. You can invest yourself into being an amazing dancer. But whatever you're doing, you're investing into yourself. You see what I'm saying? How you're not putting that energy into that other person saying, I want them to, because when you're doing that, you're just giving them more energy. Don't do that. Invest into yourself. Yes, focus on yourself. Energetically, that's what this is saying. Focus on yourself. It doesn't matter if you miss them. If they're at all worthy of coming back to you, they will come back to you. The universe will say, "Here they come. I'm going to reward you with them." But you have to show that you're going to focus on yourself. Truly focus on yourself. How amazing you are. That's all. That's what I love. All right. Let's keep going here. Alexandra, how are you doing? And then we have Richa and then Tara Digon. And you are going to be amazing. Like, you do not need anybody. And what's funny is not everyone's read is like that. Like, some people are missing that one connection in their life story, in their life energy. And that's how we all differently operate. And that's what's really funny. All right. Alexandra, your cards are jumping too here. I think you're anticipating a good read. Let's see here. I think yours is a little bit about passion. I was call it that. I've just seen a jumper or two already. Yeah. See, look at this. Look at these cards. Like, I just shuffling them. I'm gonna put them back only because these just came out, and I'm gonna do mid deck pull. But we'll see. Watch, you'll see similar cards like this will come out. All right, Alexandra, ready? This is passion related. I'm telling you. Look at intuition. Here we go. It's like the same cards are coming out for Alexandra, or similar cards. It's like she's on the same path, or she has the same life energy. I'm telling you, it's similar. And this stuff happens. All right, here we go. See? Similar card. Like, but you're going through a tower moment, which is very funny because for you, and then again, we saw that card fall, you're going through heartbreak, but you're also going through heartbreak, you know? And let's see what you're going to do with your energy because this is a life lesson. Like, you know about past lives. If I ask you, I'm not even gonna like look, Alexandra. I'm not gonna look at chat for a second. I know that you realize past lives exist. It's not about the past lives. You realize that past lives exist for reasons. Like, you realize that like this happens or that happens, or you probably even had deja vu about it. Like, that's your world. That is your world. Past lives are your world. So other people saying their world get turned upside down, that's not you. I don't think this tower moment's basically telling you to start over. I just think it's just another one of those moments, which is funny because usually a tower moment would have you start over, but it's teaching you how strong you really are, which is really amazing. Like, you are very resilient, and I think it's part of your many past lives. See, I think you're an empress in disguise. I think you are so powerful. You actually show off less for people. You have a powerful ability to kind of like manifest. You can kind of like go and hang out and relax, but you relax better than anybody else. I know it sounds odd. Like, you can just basically let go and disconnect because of your past lives. And but when you show up to doing something, a piece of like your life, like if even dating or finding a person or going to work, that person that you see has a mask on. And it's not on purpose, it's just how your past lives have existed. And you have learned to basically manipulate your life energy. But when you live in only your own energy, like you're kind of hanging out, taking a bath, doing your thing, Alexandra, your focus is on just you. If you're going through heartbreak, you've learned to wear that mask as basically a shield to take that first wave of like pain, and then you can take it off and then go be yourself. That's what you've learned, to leave people hanging, or you're not going to be the one left hanging. I think it's pretty interesting. Self care first. I think that's exactly it. That is so true. It's 100% true. If you don't have self care here, it's like, what are you gonna do? And I think you secretly hide that energy. Look at, because maybe even in the future you're having this brand new start, the universe is going to reward you with what you actually do. If you treat yourself in that manner, then the universe is going to say, well, we have to match that energy. Here comes your emperor. You can see it. It's just amazing. It's so good. I love it. Um, let's see what this is. Yeah, heartbreak and that stuff is just burdens to you. They don't really bother you because, like, like I said, you'll just go into another place when you meditate or do another existence. You say, "I'll take that mask off." But when you go put your work mask on, you're like, "Oh, I'll put it on. Now take it off." You're very good at it. And most people will say, "Hey, don't wear a mask," but you're like, "No, no, I'll show you. I'll show you how good it is." Yeah, self care is like awesome. It's super prioritized in your life. All right. Yeah, I'll take a lesson from Alexandra, no joke. She's not kidding. I've seen it energetically right here. Yeah, so no, seriously, loving the energy. All right. Richa Dutta. How you doing here, Richa? Richa, is that right? All right, let's get to you. And then we have Tara Diagon, Sherry, Jennifer W, Tina 10, Marissa. Then I'll probably open the queue for maybe a couple more reads. If you guys want to hang in there, then I'll just get some more reads out of here. I love the energy. It's so amazing. So amazing. All right, here we go. Richa, here we go. Ready? Oh, is this about you or somebody else? That could be a partner in crime. Maybe somebody's hurt connected to them, or somebody's in pain. Um, let's keep going here for a second, because I want to see what this is. That's past life, but this person's protecting something, is what I'm really getting. The the person I usually gather from this is could be a Capricorn. I know it's an odd pairing, but or they're a fire sign, but there could be a Capricorn in there. They're an animal lover for sure, and there's blocking happening, pain. Somebody's hurt. Somebody's not feeling good about this. Whatever it is, Richa, I don't know what it is. This could be them, female possibly, fighting going on their end. Basically, this just started. Yeah, look at the blockages. Look at this. So someone's blocking something. They're in pain. They're not liking what's going on. A lot of heartache. I don't know if this is you or them. Um, it's almost like taking action would be the best logical choice from your emotional perspective. Like from emotional ground zero, even like just saying like I can't take it anymore. This is what I have to do. Because if you really want true love, you have to you have to move on. Like that's what it is. You have to turn your world upside down. You can actually see here. Um, I don't know if this is you or them though. That's what's interesting. Typically, this would be your read, but I don't know if you're seeing them in another way. I'm gonna pull here from the secondary deck just to get a confirmation. But it's very interesting to see two people blocking. Who is this person? What is this person? Whoever this person is, it's telling them their outcome or past life outcome is guiding them to be resolved to have the permanency of completion. So typically, this Queen of Wands would represent inside this Ten of Pentacles. Not always, but in this situation, I would say probably yes. Only because she has the protection of the nine of wands. Um, but I would say if this came down to it and there was somebody fighting and she had to go somewhere, this is where she would go. And you can kind of see her in here. So I'm wondering if this woman is actually her outcome is actually beautiful and doesn't even know it. But she's very passionate based. So Richard, I'm trying to wonder who is this person? Are you connecting to a female? Is that what this is? Or is this yeah, if you're a female then so is this you? Are you been fighting with somebody that's been blocking? Or you've been blocking for a while? Because that's crazy. Well, then this is you. I would say that there's definitely some blockages and some heartache that's gone on in your life. I think you have to change your tune, but you are protected. In the future, this is a very good card for you. Just to tell you, your outcome is amazing. Like very amazing. Like grab a lottery ticket, you're gonna win amazing. So what I'm seeing for you is you just have to use that wand. You have a wand, and I know it's a figurative wand, and I know you're an Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius too. But in my read, what it's telling me, that wand means you're passionate. You're very passionate. I can guarantee you're a passionate person. So if that's the case, then use that wand and use it to your ability, because you have wands. You've collected them. You've used it to raise your vibration. You know what it feels like to be passionate. So then be passionate. That's what gets you happiest. So be passionate. So I think that's what it's telling you is to stop fighting whatever makes you feel. Don't use your sword. Use your wand. Be passionate. Don't use your tongue to fight with people. Yeah, your future looks very bright, like very, very bright. You just have to follow your own path. If you don't follow your path, there's nothing you can do, like legit. So how did you get to be this amazing right now? Then do that again and again and again. Oh, Tara's cards are already jumping. I didn't even get the chance to say her name. All right, we have Tara, we have Sherry, Jennifer W, Tina 10, Marissa. Yes, but I can tell you, Richard, you definitely fight a lot with yourself. Let go of that. Just let go of it and just go out and be yourself. Be whatever that inside voice, and like in your, just the inside voice is. Just let it out. Just let it talk for you for a little while. No anxiety. Just let go. Enjoy living. Just enjoy being alive. Because we're only here for a little while, right? Just let it happen. You're an amazing person. Once that happens, you're going to find your end result, which is that Ten of Pentacles, which is the foil card, which is the best one. It's so good. It's like you're like, oh wow, this is where I found my happiness, and you find it quickly, like probably within a year or two. All right, here you go, Tara. Moving on to bigger and better. Is that what's happening here for you? Let's take a look. Um, so this usually is your emotional perspective. That's where how you look at things emotionally. If you had to sit there in a logical, emotional way, you say, okay, this feels good, so I'm going to go with this. From your personal ground zero, like if you're just going to say, hey, I'm going to look at this and go hang out, you probably hang out with a lot of people, party, um, like maybe even drink a little bit, but because I can see the pumpkins in here, but that kind of stuff could be prominent. The other thing is we have the three coming up, so maybe you're looking forward to spring. That could be a very prominent thing coming up for you. Let's take a look also. I'm going to do a mid deck pull here for you, Tara. Let's see what else you have coming in here. You're avoiding a tower moment, whatever that means. That's 3D. So that could mean a couple things. When I see it in this perspective, it's almost like you're learning to fly. And yeah, just like the Tom Petty song, and I always hear it in my head. But that's how I know what that means is you're having fun, you're enjoying life. And 3D, you're saying, "Hey, I'm just learning to live. I don't give a fuck. I'm just living." That's what that kind of means is you're kind of going reverse tower moment. You're like, "Well, whatever." And that's kind of what it is. That's what I love to see in that position. If you want to get a tower moment, there's what you want to do and you want to flip it around. Because in your perspective, you're like, "I'm not having a tower moment." No, no, I really ain't. Well, I'll show you. And that's what you're doing. You're basically offering love to your past self, which is amazing. The divine's showing you, hey, offer love to past self. There could be a W involved to that, but it's deep. It's deeper than you've ever felt. You know it's deeper because you're, like I said, from an emotional perspective, you are moving on to bigger and better. You're kind of realizing, hey, I have to be more of a lover. You know what I'm saying? Love, like love myself, kind of like we were just talking about. But you have to love in a different way now. See, there it is, jumping out. The lover's card. I think at this point you're not loving the way you should love, and you're realizing that. You're realizing how do I love in a better way? Because you're not afraid to do what you do, but how do you love the way you want to? Is kind of what you're going through. Maybe that's one of your tower moments is you can't love the way you want to. There's a justice moment coming in though, so I feel like in the near future, and this could be by June, starting in March. You're going through this. But this tower moment, like I said, is not a bad thing. This is, like I said, you're learning to fly. Learning to fall in love is not a bad thing. So this is not a bad thing as well, because when you learn to love yourself in the past, you learn to love yourself in the present. So this basically will all rectify itself, and I'll pull from my secondary deck. And for those of you guys who haven't really been with me before, I use 4 tarot decks when I'm pulling. So this could be any of these double tarot decks in here. But point is, we'll keep going, and there's an injustice that comes up, but in reality is it's just a justice for this tower moment because you're just learning to have a good time. When you're learning to offer love to yourself, you're doing it on a deep level. And I only pull cards once in a while for, like, you see these cups and you'll see pentacles, but this is when you do this, this kicks off a new trajectory for you. It's kind of like you learn something new. So you basically been ignoring true love for a while, or what love actually is. Yeah, you see the jumper? See the jumper? You're going to learn to accept love from ground zero and give love from a life lesson point of view. That's what's going to happen in the near future. I'm going to pull for this cup as well, like I just said. But what's happening for you is you're learning to love. You can party and you can have a good time, but do you know what love actually is? Do you know how love actually works? And I think that's a little bit of an injustice. Let's see. I'm going to pull one card here, and on the bottom here's my divine communication card, which tells me I could pull this card, but I'm going to keep shuffling for just another minute. That it could be that card you're learning about divine communication, which is the Two of Cups. It could be that card you're learning about divine communication, about how you can talk beyond or to the universe. But we'll keep going. You're learning about fights, how do fights work. You're looking at it in the way like, what have I fought for? Like, who did I fight with? What did I fight over? Was it even worth fighting for? That could be part of what you're looking at when you're from an emotional perspective. When you got mad or upset, or you got maybe too maybe sensitive, was it worth it? What relationships did you actually lose and why? That's what it's actually saying, you know? So I'm going to pull here and, just kind of get a clarification on a couple things with my secondary deck, just so I want to see like what the moving on to bigger and better for emotional perspective is, because I'm just curious to see. This could just be about passion and finding yourself, finding stability through emotion, getting the ear of the universe saying, hey, do you hear me? And the universe responds back with a, hey, 1111, and you're like, oh, Roger that. And you're falling in love, you know, and you're learning how to love who you are and then learning how to love others, accepting love. It's just kind of like an infinite path. So what happens is you learn that there's more than just loving others. You have to love yourself. You have to love yourself equally. It's beautiful. Let's see. Look, the cards are all sliding now. It's crazy. But you're learning about those past fights and realizing it could have been about something. And you could be connecting to people online over accepting love again. That could be, and that's where this miscommunication is. Because I think deep down at the root of your core, of your chakra, who you are, you realize, I shouldn't have iced those people out, or maybe I shouldn't have stopped talking to so and so. All right, Tara. I hope that hits home. Um, so I closed the queue out for a little while just to catch myself up. Um, so just bear with me. Let's see. That was Tara, and who do we got next here? Sherry, and then we have Jennifer, Tina, Marissa. So yeah. So if you guys hang in there, I might open the queue up for just a little bit more just before I end it for the night. But I'm just gonna keep reading. If you guys haven't liked or subscribed, please do. Please let me know what you think. Into comments. You know. My buddy was telling me about. He said he's like, you should do like a giveaway or something. I was like, really? It's like a giveaway. It's like, because I have my logos and stuff, and I was like, on T-shirts. He's like, yeah. I was like, that'd be kind of fun. All right. They'd be quality though, I'll tell you that. This wouldn't be no junk. Cosmic don't bring no junk. All right, Sherry, here we go. I just want to make sure I'm all shuffled up. We don't like mixing up your energies, right? It's kind of like gross. Gross. All right, here we go. What's this? Are you kidding me? Same card? Look at this. Look at this. Sherry. What is this? Same thing. Look at past lives. Look at exploring past lives. Cornerstone. Maybe you're looking at it from maybe a masculine perspective, or maybe a masculine's coming in. When I see the top down like this is the universe talking. This is the universe like setting boundaries, which is always a hard thing for us to do, isn't it? But that's the life lesson in doing this. So when we do this, Sherry, that sets our boundaries. But maybe there's an online relationship coming in, or maybe you're meeting someone or talking to someone. No later. It has to be obviously by April. May would be the latest, but I would say you're going to be setting boundaries by April with somebody, ending something by October. This could not be like, it could be ending like the who you are and reborning yourself to kind of like a new relationship. Like, when you meet somebody and you kind of connect to somebody, but the version of yourself dies because you're now like, what's a Bennifer? When they ship your name, you basically end up being so much ingrained to that next person. It's really hard to get away from them. That version of who you are now, right now, as you're sitting here watching this, is gone. So Sherry, I think this version of Sherry that you have right here is gone by October. That's all, because you've been offered love, and you're like, I accept, I accept that. But it's divine. Just so you know, it's a life lesson. It's divine. And it's you also reaching out to your past lives, exploring how you exist, where you come from. You're like looking the same thing. You're looking at how you can accept love. But I can see here it's very obvious that you're connecting to the like your deeper self, your passionate side. At your base, your root, your chakra here, you actually have past lives in here, and this is important to understand because you're realizing how base how your foundation works, how your base works. And I love this because what I'm seeing for you is you have this really deep seated like ability to recognize yourself. I also love this because you have this ability to kind of like see what past lives mean, not just for you, but for how other people could see them. And I think that's where this other person would be coming in. Maybe, like I said, maybe this masculine energy isn't just you. It could be another person, but I'm not 100% convinced on that yet. But look at you. These are your cornerstones. Like this is your emotional perspective, and this is ground zero. I was talking about this earlier. I'm going to pull on these two past lives for you just for a second, but I'm going to do something I don't ever do. Just because I want to see this, Sherry, I just want to take a look here, okay? All right, Sherry, look at. Maybe you're getting connected. Look at this. The more you look into it, you get more. It's like deeper. It's like the rabbit hole. You like find something about past lives, and you go deeper and deeper and deeper. And as you get kind of a little bit older, you learn more about it. You know what I'm saying? I think this is a part of who you are. And it becomes like you look at the world and you look at it and expect it in like a different way. Like it becomes more vibrant. Let me see what this is, though. I don't know if this is about love because I see the version of you. No, this is about love. But this is about you manipulating the 3D to be in your favor. And that sounds like a bad thing, but I think what you're finding is by October, that version of you is gone because you understand how past lives are starting to work. You're realizing who you are, how you exist on the web of the universe, how you're connected to the divine, how you can pluck the strings and the divine hears you. Like you're there. So you're offering your love out to the divine, saying, "Hey, I'll give it out. I'll offer my love out." But you'll say no later than April. You'll connect, and then what will happen is this will go into full effect by October. See? That's the racing card. This is passion. So you have so much passion to give when you offer this Ace of Cups, when you offer your say your loving, like I'll cook for you. Let me help you. Behind the scenes, you're like, oh, I'm gonna do way more than that because you understand past lives. You understand what passion means. Like you're gonna be very giving, which is so nice, Sherry. When that person connects to you, which is gonna be the older male, that's what it looks like. That person's gonna be probably an Aries fire sign, could be a Sagittarius. It could be a Sagittarius, but I think probably an Aries. They have some golden knowledge, so they're definitely they could even be like a business owner. That's a possibility for you. But I would definitely be curious to know if you hit back, let me know. But I have a feeling that by April you're going to connect to this person. But you're going to offer your love and say, no, no, you get everything, not just some of me. You get all of me. It's kind of nice. I like it. Like, why would you give just part of yourself? All right. Uh, let's see. How you guys doing? How's everyone doing tonight? Let's see here, Jennifer. I closed the queue for just a little while. Let's see, just so I can get myself caught up. So we have Jennifer, then we have Tina, then we have Marissa. How's everyone else doing? You guys still in here? Anyone hanging in there with me? If you guys haven't subscribed, please do. I might be opening the queue just a few more reads, just to end the night. Um, But I definitely appreciate you all just signing in, saying hello, sharing your energy with me, with others, with the Cosmic Collective, as it would be. I love doing this. I love reading for free. It's a passion of mine. I've been doing for many many years, and just connecting to you guys helps me, understand. So Jennifer, we ended with you last night. You remember this? All right, brand new start, brand new opportunity from your emotional perspective. March. So you have a new opportunity coming in. You're basically exploring, and my cards are jumping. Oh my God, are they jumping? All right, so you have a brand new opportunity coming in. This is your emotional perspective. Three of Wands is like you're exploring, but you're looking for happiness. You're like, I will accept nothing less than happiness, which is really nice. Like, why wouldn't you? King of Wands is a passionate king. This is a, like I said, this could be a king, like a Sagittarius could be, an Aries, fire sign, most likely. But they're stable. This person's stable. They're very happy. They are happy, like at all times. Like that's the thing, is they're always happy. So that's kind of a good and a bad thing. It's a double-edged sword, I guess. You know that kind of person. So that's going to be the difference with this person here, Jennifer. All right. So this new beginning could be with this person, this fire sign. I don't think this is a life lesson. I think this is more like a having a communication with somebody, because this doesn't look long term and this doesn't look like it's permanent. So whoever this person is, this looks like it's possibly kind of like a let me let me get some life lessons off you. Maybe a life goal off of you. It's fast moving, like it's just in and out. You know, when you meet someone, you're like, oh my God, I love this energy. I love talking, and they're gone. Like, you ever do that? You ever meet someone and it's quick moving. It's just your energy doesn't line up, but you would love that. See, the hangman. It's like it's in and then gone. So I feel like it's just going to happen fast. So you might be talking to this person, and the universe is telling you that it's okay. It's not going to be you. It's all right. So when this happens to you, Jennifer, when you meet this amazing person, it's not because you aren't perfect. It's not because you have anything wrong with you. It's the universe is showing you you're just meeting a soul and some energy that they want you to connect with. And if this person just disappears in a little while, it has nothing to do with anything about you. See, it's not about how much passion they have for you, because they do have passion for you. You can see they're bringing their wand. That part exists. But if you feel like you got ghosted, you are the empress. Like at the base of it, you know what you feel. Like you are the empress. Keep that feeling. You know your value. You are the empress. Keep that feeling. What the universe is telling you is you're the move on. You're the bigger and better. Anyone that moves on is moving on to you. Keep that feeling. That's what you need to be doing here, Jennifer, because if you meet someone and they come in and out, perfect. They're just helping learn, and you're getting life lessons. That's all you're doing. It might make you feel unhappy at first, but the truth of the matter is it is life lessons. Deep down, it's a life lesson. Um, it's a really, really tough life lesson when someone's in and out of your life, though. I can tell you, it's tough when someone just comes in and out and just disappears. It really is. But you have to take action and learn and take it for what it's worth. Let's see here. But I guess there's always regret. And that's part of the problem, is how do you get over the regret? Let's see here. Let me pull from both decks here for a second. The divine got your back. That's basically that's all it's saying. Let the divine worry about the spilt cups. Because I think sometimes we worry about like what happens if I leave, or what happens if I don't talk to so and so, or what happens if I never see that person again. You know, you almost feel like sometimes you have to help or fix somebody, right? And that can't be the case, because the divine's got their back. What can you do that the universe can't do better? That's all. The universe says, just trust that I'm doing this for you. You know, you do your job. That's all. Um, but they'll take the right path when you support them. That's all. And how many life lessons do you need to learn? Let's see. When I pull this card out, this has no number on it, which tells me one of two things: that you haven't learned them all yet, or more than likely, it's an infinite number. Like, we go through them. Oh, wow, you learned that one quick. Here's two more. Here's three more. And we just go through them. But we set ourselves up so it's like a never ending story. It's like when you're in school, right? There's always schoolwork to do. It's like, really? It's like that. You're always going through them, but you're passing them with flying colors. Just realize that this energy is not about how valued or how less valued you are. It's how about how more valuable you really are to the universe. You're like an educator to younger souls. And when you get the real thing, it's coming in quick. March. That's what I'm seeing. April, no later. But you're doing this. All these people that have been in and out of your life in the recent past have been because you've been teaching them a lesson, a life lesson. They would never admit it, never admit it, but that's exactly what's been happening. You're very deep and spiritual for a reason, and you're connected. All right. Let's see, Tina 10, and we have Marissa Smith. Let's see, guys. Let's see. I'm gonna open the queue for just about 5 more, just for the rest of the night, and then I'm gonna call it. Just I've been on for a little while. I've been actually on for almost an hour and a half. So let me do this. Open the queue. Let you guys join in. It's exclamation point join, and then you guys can just join right in. So Jennifer, I would say you definitely get yours soon. There you go, Taylor. I'm letting you guys just join in. Pratibha, you have to do it spell it correctly. Just double check on it. All right. I'm just gonna let these guys join in and then close the queue again, just 'cause I know some people have been waiting, and then I'll just call that for the evening for anybody else. I do appreciate all of you, all of you. If you guys haven't subscribed, please do. All right, Janelle. All right, Pratibha, let's see if you're in here now. Let's see. All right, guys, I think that's it for the queue. I think we just have it. All right, let's go. So we have Tina, Marissa, Taylor. So let me do this. Let me read Tina, and I'm just gonna take just a quick break for a few minutes, just 'cause I gotta shuffle cards and sage the table and then take a drink. But if you guys can hang on, let me just read Tina, and then we'll take a break. I was able to clear that queue out pretty quick. But I love reading you guys. I love the energy. It's so good. It just really, really vibes. Just so nice. All right, Tina, what do we have here? Tina 10. Tina 10. What do we got? Tina 10. Looking deep into something. Well, the universe is even looking deep into your life, which is very interesting at that point. Let's keep going. Um, are you breaking up or is someone? Yeah, no, this would be more like you breaking up. I wonder, did you break up with somebody, or maybe you're exploring your life a little bit more? I would say this is you broken up with somebody, but I don't see anyone else in here yet because this is like looking very deep at you, maybe finding yourself as a young soul. But I would typically have this as a breakup. But I wonder if people think you're blocking. But there's a divine communication coming in. So what do we have here? Hold on. What do we have, Tina? I think you're changing your vibration was what's going on. That's what's actually happening. I think you're meeting somebody. I think you have pain, emotional pain, blockages, pain, and you've been looking deep into like how that's been causing you the inability to kind of connect to somebody. I feel like that's what it is. Maybe someone's been hanging, or you've been someone was been left hanging. What is this? So I think you're opening yourself to communication when you change your vibration, when you alter that vibration just enough. It's I mean I wouldn't say just enough, but I know you have there's a younger version of your or a higher version of yourself, however you want to look at it, but a more vibrant version of that self that you have, Tina, that you're willing to go um, to communicate. The highest version of yourself can divinely communicate to pretty much anybody. But I feel like you're connecting to somebody or you're looking to connect to somebody, but you want them to bring you happiness. Maybe you're blocking something. But there has to be a disconnect here. I just can't see what's happening on this because it's so interesting to see. Yeah, see, there's definitely a disconnect here. It's almost like they're not waiting or you're waiting. like one of the two, somebody's waiting on something, and it feels like the offer has to come in. Like it's almost like you've been waiting forever. Like I know it sounds mean, but you see the hermit looking down here and like really looking at the situation. It's like you're almost waiting for like what the final offer is going to be. All right, let me see here. All right. All right, so let me read the queue off to you guys here. We have, because I know some of you guys are wondering. Because I queued up some of you guys. Let's see. All right. So we have for the last reads, we have Marissa, Taylor, Jay, Janelle, Diksha, and then Pratibha is what we have on the queue. That's what we have currently queued up. All right. All right. So can you guys just give me a few minutes and then let me just sage and wipe down and shuffle, and I'll be right back. right. How you guys doing? All right. All right, so here we go. Here's the order. All right, we have Marissa, Taylor, Jay, Janelle, Diksha, and then Pratibha. And I close the queue just so I can get caught up here, and then I'm gonna call it for the evening. 'Cause I have to actually work my other job tomorrow. That reminds me, please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. I do appreciate you guys. I'm only really doing this for fun, and just because I know I have this gift, you know. It's just helpful. All right. My day was very good, Taylor. Very good. Very good. All right, Marissa, here we go. Let's keep it going. All right, Marissa. So are you blocking or someone else blocking? This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Um, what else do we have here? That could be Sagittarius, Aries, but this could be two men, possibility. Who knows? So this is a possibility, but I would beg to differ. This is a 3D situation where this person has happiness. There is fire in their chart. I would say that they have stability. There's no past life, but they could be aware of it if they were open up to it. Indecision coming in here though. So maybe this is two men. Yep. See? Same old, same old. That's what I get. That's what I just got. Same old, same old. So I'm wondering if this is the same old, same old. So is this a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? And then maybe there's a new fire sign or someone who's like really lighting up the charts. You know what I'm saying? So I think there might be somebody coming in that's like kind of like saying, "Hey, what's up? All right, all right," and just really changing it up. Or this could be one of two people. Maybe they come in two different ways, but I have a feeling this is two different people. Like they're changing the world, or they're maybe looking at it. Yeah, see, changing up the world. So Marissa, I wonder if you're gonna meet two people, but I have a feeling this person might even be changing who they are. Yeah, I think they want to offer their love to you in a new way. I wonder if this is a past love, possibly. Is that what this is? Let's see here. Possible past love. Let's see. Well, that's a messenger, and pages are messengers, and that's past life. So I wonder if that's just somehow a past life tied into this person that you're talking to coming in. And I feel like this might be the same person, but they're raising their vibration, and you're divinely matched now because you can see how the queen's in here. Huh. I wonder if you have an ex that's coming in. Yeah, see, if you're talking about, all right, so maybe this is this person. So Marissa, I know you want to know about Alshon, but I'm just doing general read. So this is possibly this person then. So if Alshon's that like same old, he has to change who he is. His vibration has to like kind of change. He has to become a little bit more stable, is what I get. A little bit more predictable, and then you'll match his vibration. It's not you, it's him. No joke. Like that's what I get. Just giving it to you straight. Yeah. So he's the same old, same old. Like that's what I got. But he will change his vibration. He'll change his tune. There's something about past lives coming in for him. That's all I can give you. Because it's honestly not even on his radar yet. But he has this like passion for him. But I feel like he's the same old right now. He has to change. All right, guys. So Marissa, best of luck. Check in with me. Let me tell me how it goes. But I think he has to grow his energy up. That's it. It's like that's the best way to put it. You're already there. Like you're ready to like you're like, oh, you do? Bang. I met you. Like I'm already ready. Whatever that means. That's what I keep getting. All right, Taylor, let's take a look at your read. I know you want to. Let's see. Let me read because it's the last five reads for the night. I'll read you guys out. I'll read you guys out if you want. You've been sticking with me. I got you. All right, Taylor. So you want to know about this California trip? California birthday trip is worth it on how a spirit feels. All right, let's see. I'll give it to you straight right now. All right, let's see. Let's see what's Taylor's trip like. You're exploring. That's a very good card. That's your emotional perspective. That's you exploring, and that person's like on mountains and stuff. So that's a lot of cool things on your mind. Like I love that card, especially there. Just so you know. So first card, very good. That's like a 10 out of 10. First card out. You're just not seeing something from your perspective. You're not seeing how fun it's gonna be. Like this, you're expecting two tower moments. There's nothing. Yeah, maybe there's three people going, or there's a group of three, or threes. There's three, something threes. There's a manifestation or something. Like these are all great cards. Like it's very solid. I don't see anything negative coming out. It's like this is solid memories. Like this is stuff you're gonna take with you. You're gonna take with you in like the many years from now, because you can see the mountains, the trip. Yeah, I think this is like the lovers card is could be many things. It could be you falling in love, but we'll find out more in a second, Taylor. But this also is you having a great time. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. Just use your intuition. You're blocking something. Why would you not have a great time? What is it you're trying to? Yeah, you're gonna commit to this having a great time, and it will be into memory. This has to happen. If you're not, if you're in a negative mindset, it won't happen. Look, you're already the one. Emotional ground zero. You are the one. There's no other alternative other than you having a good time. You've already set it into place, right? So Taylor, what's it gonna be? No. If you're worrying about it, end it tonight when you go to bed. Stop it. Just literally make a mantra, like how I will have a good time on the trip in California. Like like every night, say it 5 times. Just say it, because you have to basically you have to leave that mindset behind. Like whatever this is, you have to leave all that mindset behind and walk away from it. But I have a feeling you have to commit to this new mindset. But you're gonna have an amazing trip. Like that first card out there tells me no doubt you're already having a good time. I think if you're worried about something, yeah, see, like look at it's like celebrations, justice, 10 of Cups. Like these are all very good cards. I haven't even pulled yet. They just jumping. Yeah, it's just take action on having a good time. That's all it is. You're in your own head. You're overthinking it for some reason. Yeah. Look, you're burning well, you stop burning yourself. Listen, you have such strong energy, such a strong soul. You're actually manifesting it. Like, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. That's what you're doing. That's what you're getting for cards. It's saying stop because you're manifesting a bad time. So please stop. Please stop. Just manifest the most amazing time. But don't set your limits. Don't if bad stuff happens, laugh at it. Say, nope, this is going to be a good memory, right? Yes, it will be. That's what's going to happen. Tell it the trip is going to be fun. Yes, you are. It's going to be a very good time. You already have the three people in mind. All right, Jay. All right, I love you guys. Make sure you subscribe, share the channel, let other people know. Trying to spread the love, let people know what's going on. Hey Jay, what's going on? And then we got Janelle, Diksha, and then Prataba to close out the night. All right, Jay, what's up? How you doing? Do you want me to just do a general read? Do you have anything you want to ask? All right. How you want to know what's coming on towards the year? I love the yearly readings. I posted some yearly readings a couple weeks ago. It seems old now, right? Like even like the yearly like tarot stuff. It's like really, I want the stuff that's like today. Um, no, but I get it. Let's focus on just your energy. Let's see. Ooh, infinity. So I love this card here. This could mean a bunch of things, but one thing I've been picking up on more and more with this Two of Pentacles. So basically, the Pentacles in general, or the twos of anything, are messengers. They just been promoted. The other thing is you have a two here, which is infinity. This is, of all the two cards, this is the one that's most pertinent. Other than I have that black one. However, this one here is mentioning infinity. So this is infinity money. Like, so you're getting like this emotional connection to some money coming in. It would also be fast moving, or you feel like it's fast moving. It could be connected to two people or something. Yeah, look at this. Look at, maybe it's connected to cars or vehicles. Maybe it's a fleet of something. That could possibly be here too. Um, it does make you happy. Your foundation is growing. Like you have a big power base. I feel like there's something else that's happening in the new year. This 7 and 7 makes a big difference too. I don't know if you're owning something or getting into something, but you're feeling like you don't want to be left out in the cold or left behind. So you're trying to stay ahead. Look at brand new start, double card pull. So you get the brand new start, and you basically, this is not necessarily an online opportunity, but this is more like you're taking control of something, moving on to bigger and better. Maybe you have a partner, you have a friend, somebody working with you, but you're raising your vibration. You're getting to the better version of yourself. You're saying, hey, well, essentially, why do I need a partner for what I can do by myself? Um, how can I get to money infinity? Like, how can I make infinite income? And it's a possibility. You know it is. The divine's already bringing you the information. You just have to make the decision of what you want to do. And I think it's coming in quick. And it's not necessarily an online thing. Just keep that in mind. But you have two very, very good revenues of income coming in. You have two choices of income coming in. You just feel like you just don't have them yet. For whatever reason, you're out in the cold. Um, I almost feel like you have this. Yeah, we get jumpers here. See, you have this coming in, but you just can't see it quite yet, or you're finding yourself at a crossroads. But what's happened is you're finding like you would almost find like a divine partner or a pair. Maybe you're getting like a choice of like finding love or finding money, or getting balancing the both. That could also be for you too, Jay. It could be finding money and partner. But I don't see a whole lot of money here other than your divine. But this is good money, just so you know. Imagine waking up every day with $200 on the table. Like, that would be pretty nice, right? It'd be like, oh, well, it's 200. Yeah, every day. It just, that would add up. You're not going to spend 200 every day. However, you have that money, you basically can start using it. That's what happens is you start finding this like really good income, stream of income. You're like, really? I didn't even know I could do this. That's what happens. And that manifests and blows up into something bigger. It feels like vehicles somehow. I don't know why. Yeah, but definitely something. Uh, if it's, I don't know if it's graphics or something. Maybe even like, I know it sounds crazy. I'm just gonna say it because I just keep getting it. It's like almost like putting graphics on cars or something to that like level. Like you're putting something on vehicles, but there's a fleet of them. Like they say, oh, we have five, and then before you know it, they have 25,000. And it's like what? Because they needed that many. They started because they need you. It's weird like that. All right. Yeah, no worries, Jay. It looks good for you. Just you definitely gonna be rolling into something fast, but you're gonna do it. You're on your own. You could be traveling. That could be too, actually. Yeah, Jay. Let's keep that in mind because that the chariot card could be traveling, going on a lot of trips. All right, Janelle, you're up. Then Diksha, and then Pratibha. All right, guys, let's keep going. We have just these last three reads. If you haven't liked and subscribe, please do. I love that you're joining me. All right, so up now is Janelle. Oh, look at this, Janelle. I was wondering why this card just jumped. So, Janelle, is this you? Is this somebody else? Past life. I love seeing it in this position. This means you're connected to past lives. You may be a Capricorn, you could be a fire sign, but you're stable. You're probably connected to animals in some way, somehow. You're working on something. You're very stable. You're creative. You make money. There's a possibility you have houses, or you're looking at getting a house maybe by August. Gray area, so there could be something tied into getting this house, but you're having your divine pair. Look at this. Maybe you and a divine pair are going to be getting this, working at getting this. Um, so whoever this person is, you're definitely matched. Uh, wow. So Janelle, who is this person? I wonder if you're already talking to him because you see this person, they see you. Um, but I wonder if it's a past offer that's been, or something sneaky going on here. Something from the past. Let's see, Janelle. But you guys are definitely connected. So I wonder if this is like a deep thinker that's also passionate. I wonder if that's what that's going on with this person. But you're right now you're just disconnected from them. You maybe you talk to them online or you're watching them online or they're watching you, but it seems like a juggling act. It's like something's just not quite in alignment and you feel very disconnected. There's a secret, right? At your ground zero, there's secrets everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that could be happening for you and I think Janelle you're wondering what's going on. Why does it feel so sneaky? But I feel like you have this past life connection where you can pull that trump card and just get whatever you want and realize, hey, you're not going through tower moments. You get past lives. So I feel like the sneakiness that you're feeling is just you. You have strength. So this could be a Leo sign, but I would say more likely you have then the infinity falls on top of this, which then falls back there, which then tells you you have at your base root chakra tells you, hey, you have this infinity of this base, you have this ability to always manifest money. You can always pull from your strength, which is your infinite loop of power. I think you like talking to their deeper self, this other person that you're thinking of, this person that you're having this read for, the one that you're questioning, the one that's this weird, sneaky, what are they doing? Do they? How come? There's stuff that you don't know about. There's a pocket of unknown. That pocket of unknown is the stuff that you love most about this other person. They're connected to you. They're divinely connected to you. I can tell you right now, Janelle, I can see it. But they're just a choice. That other person is just a choice. That other half of them, that deep unknown person, is just another choice to you. But you are super curious. You're like, let's watch some crime shows together. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looks like to me. You're like, I want to watch some crime shows. I think you like getting to that deep thinking state and realizing, like, hey, I want to figure stuff out before others do. So Janelle, there's a person that you're definitely connected to. They're really, really, and they want to stay connected, but you want to see what is the stuff they're not talking about. All right, I love that you guys are sharing your energy. I appreciate it. I very much do. Um, let's see. We have Diksha, Pratibha, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So, all right, guys. Let's see. Diksha, what was your question? I know you had one. Best of luck, Janelle. Best of luck. Oh, I see it up here. Seeing mirror number 122 122 1221. What I pray for is stalking me. This act, this next action, preful is X. All right, I see your question. So you have this X that's bothering you. Oh, see here, hold on. We have another white sneaking card here. If that's not a stalker card, I don't know what is. Let's take a look. There you. Did I put this back? I could have sworn I put these all back. I'm leaving it. I'm leaving this out here for you, Dixie. I'm gonna leave that out because I could have sworn I had put that back. See, this doesn't make me feel good. This is like you said, stalking is like this person's looking through the bushes, um, and they're using communication, and there it is. They're using this long-term communication in a dirty way, like in a bad way. Like this is miscommunication, that's long-term communication. They somehow have this like like darkness to them that lets them connect to you, and you can't disconnect. But pretty soon they're gonna stop because I see the hanged man coming in here. They love the way you react to them is what it is. If that happiness ends on their end, they stop. You have to figure out what that happiness is. See, you almost have to like stop them and breadcrumb them because you're giving them happiness at the core of whatever this is. You're giving them that happiness. It's almost like they feel like it's attention, like they think it's attention. They feel like it's justice for all this. So what I'm looking and seeing here is, Diksha, I'm seeing that they are doing this to make you feel a certain way to almost control it. Yeah, see, that's the power. That's the manifesting king. So that person is basically using it to control your feelings, even though you have past life connections. But you're not using your past life connections. You're sitting here feeling like it's an injustice, but you're not unjust. You have power. You have more power than they do, and you just don't realize it. If you just ask yourself how much power you have, you can overcome it because you have the divine on your side. See? It's so crazy. Like you have the divine on your side. You're getting a tarot read that the tarot read's telling you you have angels basically protecting you from this person. So stop giving them whatever happiness they get from doing what they do. They can't have any power over you if you give them the power because they're getting this infinite loop of energy back. Like they're kind of getting fed back in. Remember what I was saying earlier? If you were hanging in here earlier, I was talking how pages become, you know, twos, and I was talking about the two is an infinite loop, but and how the two of pentacles the only infinity. He's basically using something like money or power to control the situation, and he's online. It's definitely a creepy thing. I can see him connecting. But what I'm telling you is I would say stop giving him anything at death. So you got to end that online connection. If he's friends with you on Facebook, end it. If he's doing anything that you feel like he can use against you, just disconnect. Don't let him see anything, even if it makes you feel good that he's paying attention to you. You have to just disconnect. All right, Diksha, I hope that helps. All right, what do we got here? Then we have Pratibha. So Gina, I'm all done doing reads tonight. I've actually been on for a couple hours, unfortunately. So I'm just finishing up my current queue here. If you hang in there, I can do like a 3-card pull for you. Yeah. So if just hang in there just a few minutes, I'm going to finish up with this last reading here for Pratibha, and then I can do like a quick 3-card pull for you. Let's see. My queue system's acting weird. All right, here we go. All right, Pratibha, here we go. All right. Woo, jumper. Look at this again. Is this crazy? Is this like the third read in a row? Like this has been popping all night. A lot of powerful, like feminine energy. Past life, cornerstone, Pratibha, same thing. I don't know if you're into animals or someone's into animals. Plants, passionate, generally very happy, stable foundation, but you're looking into past lives. Maybe there's a weakness right now that you're facing. Maybe you're feeling weak. Maybe you're feeling disconnected to somebody, something. It's a possibility, but I would say that you are the king of the hill, queen of the hill. I feel like you're definitely feeling that you're connected to something higher. By July, you'll feel even more, and then I'll say by August, it hits full effect. The infinity of everything. You're like really feeling it. Right now, I feel like you're disconnected. You're out in the cold, Pratibha. I don't know if that's helping you. Um, but if you're asking about Ankit and you're asking about the future, I would say they do care about you. I just feel like you're feeling disconnected. Ask your past lives, ask your feelings, ask how it is. That why are you out in the cold? Are you better than any option they have? Is that a yes or a no? Because that's the answer. Because right now you're being blocked or you're blocking. It could be one of two things. We're going to find out here in a second. But you have to offer love at all conditions, not just some conditions. You can't sit and wonder. You can't be indecisive. You can't wonder if they're going to or will they. You have to take action. You can see the cards are going to talk to you. So you're the queen. You're the queen. You're the queen of queens. You're the best of the best. If you're the best of the best, then why do you have to worry? Then don't worry. If they want to try to even leave you, that's their fault. They're dumb. But I'm going to tell you, if Ankit's trying to consider anybody else, I don't see it because you're the one who's out in the cold. But in reality, you're the star. You're the one who's indecisive. You can offer love, take action. You're the king, the queen of the hill, being offered from the divine. But you have strength. But right now, it feels like you're acting like you're weak. You have nothing but power to offer. So proud about. If you're wondering about this person, they're into you, but you're into your own head. You're worried way too much. It's a life lesson. Stop worrying. Stop worrying. Take action. Stop worrying and take action. Show them how powerful you are. You know, because this life lesson is going to teach you something. It's going to teach you one of two things. Like you have control of your own destiny. That's what it's going to tell you. So Pratibha, I know you are wondering. I think it's same card again. I'm going to make sure that you go back. But Pratibha, I'm going to tell you, you're definitely in. All right. So guys, I closed the queue. Yeah, I've been on for the last couple hours, so I'm just gonna basically end for the night. I'll be back. Probably not tomorrow, but in the next day or two, I'll be back on. I usually hop on around 7 p.m. Eastern, and I'm on for a little while. But you guys can definitely catch me for free reads. Um, so I told Gina I'll just do a 3-card pull for her. Gina, let's see what you got here. 3-card pull. Is this about a relationship? Is that what you said? All right, Gina, what do you got? 3-card pull. Passed. Is this contracts? No agreements? Ooh, moving on. Fast movement. This could be a car too, obviously. This could be a new vehicle. 7's July. But this is movement. This could also be travel, as I was reminded. But yeah, this could also be travel. And then you also have the infinite money. So you're working on some kind of cash flow that you want to make happen where infinite money starts to come in, where you start getting paid on an infinite loop, and probably by February this starts to really take hold. Often distance shores it'll really kind of take hold more, so whatever that means. But I have a feeling in the near future it's going to take hold. But something about July that you're triggering now, you're basically putting in place, you're setting up for the future, for the far future, is going to have to take place, but it's going to kick off in February for whatever you're doing, Gina. So I think whatever you're doing, if you're talking about this love interest, right? The divine's holding you back on purpose. Look, look, these cards all just jumped. All just jumped. The reason you're feeling the sun's not out and you're feeling regretful is because the divine's blocking this love offer. That's all. That's why you're having all these feelings. You're being protected. That's why you're like you have these like I want to race. I want to go see him. I want to go see him. Hold. Wait till February. Just wait till February. Enjoy yourself. Go do some amazing things, Gina. Like, what's the most amazing thing you have done recently for yourself? Have you gone to a concert by yourself? Have you ever done that? Have you like ever like just enjoyed your own energy? You know? So, Gina, I think you have to focus on you, just you. And I think you enjoy you and don't worry about anybody else. That person has no other choice but to come back because there's no one better than you. And you already know that. You don't have to prove it to anybody. So stop proving it to them. Just enjoy yourself. Say, no, no, I already know I'm the best person for you. You're just being stupid. I'll just wait for you to come back. If that's what that case comes down to. Just take time and enjoy yourself. If they're saying they're not texting you or they're playing stupid, let them be stupid. You owe nothing to anybody. You're you're the most valuable person in your universe. There's no one better. Bye bye to them, right? Like for real. And it don't have. And they could be just nervous. They could just be nervous. It's up to you. But what I'm saying is you have to just wait, or you can take action. But in February, the divine's basically holding you back. Maybe they're really nervous to talk to you. But in February, if you want to hold for a couple weeks, you can talk to them. But don't push too hard. That's all. Just don't push too hard. I think maybe there's something going on that they feel maybe they haven't felt ever for someone like you. They feel for you. That's a possibility. Maybe they never felt love until you, and that's a strong possibility. All right. So I hope everyone enjoyed this. Gina, I hope you enjoyed it. You jumped in at the very last second. So if you guys haven't liked or subscribed, please do. Let me know what you guys think. Comment. So I'll be back. Probably not tomorrow, but who knows? Um, I definitely sign in around 7 p.m. and I am always online, and I post content